There are so many things in GTA Online which make your life so much easier once you buy them. So today we're going to go over these top 7 most useful things in GTA Online. And don't worry, we're not going to go over basic things like the oppressor, the casaca, the acid lab, or the agency, because that's not what we do here. Number 1, we have the Toreador, coming in at a price of $4,250,000. This car is perfect for the first place because it can turn into a submarine and get stored in your casaca, which is very useful. It has a booster which charges really quickly, making this car a complete speed demon, and it has some of the best homing missiles and has an unlimited amount of these missiles, making it the perfect vehicle to counter oppressor Mark 2s. Next up, we have the up and atomizer, coming in at about 400k. This gun shoots a little pulse thingy that can be used to launch cars or any vehicle for that matter, and it really comes in clutch when you're doing a cell mission and your vehicle gets stuck, like here where my acid lab bike got stuck in a tree somehow. The only problem with this gun is that you can only buy it from the gun van now, and the stock that's in the gun van changes weekly, so you might have to wait a long time before being able to buy it. And number 3, we have the DH7 Iron Mule, coming in at a price of about $2.3 million with a trade price of $1.7 million. The Iron Mule is the newest thing on this list, and honestly this is probably one of the best ones in my opinion, because it's a complete replacement of the Cargobob, which used to be a very useful helicopter. But the DH7 Iron Mule is better in so many ways. I mean, it's faster, it can carry more, it has a longer hook, it has a hook camera, which I always thought the Cargobob was missing, and is much bigger than the Cargobob, which might be a bad thing because it's harder to land in tight places, but it still looks really cool when you stand next to it and you see this huge helicopter next to you. And number 4, we have Mark II guns. So to access Mark II guns, you need to go to a weapon workshop, which is a table that looks like this. When you interact with the table, you can see an entire list of weapons which you could upgrade to Mark II. Once you upgrade these guns, you get access to a whole bunch of liveries, a whole bunch of colors, but the main feature and the reason why it's on this list is because of the different types of ammo you can get. So first we have tracer ammo, which adds a glow to your bullets, hollow point rounds, which deal more damage to unarmored targets, armor piercing, which does more damage to armored targets, so the opposite of hollow point, incendiary rounds, which set whoever you shoot on fire. Explosive rounds are bullets that explode on impact and can destroy vehicles in 1 or 2 shots. Full metal jacket rounds can pierce through bulletproof glass, so something like the armored Kuruma. This means your guns can be used for more than just shooting people. And to show you what I mean, I'm going to go over 2 of the best combos of guns and ammo types. First up, we have the heavy sniper with explosive rounds. This combo means that you can blow up buzzards or any sort of normal helicopter out of the air with about 2 shots. And because you're using a sniper, you have a lot longer range and the bullets travel extremely fast. So it's a lot better than using an RPG or the homing launcher. The next combo is the heavy revolver Mark II with incendiary rounds. The reason this one is so good is because the heavy revolver nearly one-hits almost all NPCs if you hit them in the body. But if you don't one-hit the NPC, they're going to catch fire because of the incendiary rounds. This means they're going to die over time. Unless it's raining, they will die in one hit, like almost guaranteed. Number 5, we have the Railgun, coming in at a price of about $700,000. This is another weapon which you have to buy from the gun van, so you're going to have to wait each week to see if the Railgun is in stock. The Railgun is kind of a substitution for the heavy sniper and explosive round combos. When I say it's a substitute, but the Railgun's actually a lot better. The only problem is that it's more expensive. But the Railgun can one-hit any vehicle that has no sort of explosive protection. This includes normal helicopters like buzzards, which can be quite annoying to fight. And number 6, we have a range of vehicles. So by this, I mean having different types of vehicles and not just having supercars in your garage. That's basically the whole purpose of this video, which you can check out in the top right after this video, obviously. But the TLDR of that video is that I only used to use supercars. It got really boring, so I started using the oppressor, which also got really boring. Then I began to spice up my garage using off-roaders like the Canis Terminus, SUVs like the Tauros, and bikes like the Shotaro and the BF400. This meant I could choose whichever vehicle I wanted, which made the game a lot more fun than it was before I changed my garage. This also means you're prepared for different situations. Like if you're just driving supercars and you have to do a mission where you're driving up mountains in off-road areas, you're obviously not going to do that well. The final thing on our list, number 7, is to buy a garage in Palito Bay, or just to buy a garage which isn't in the middle of the city. The reason for this is that you get the fast travel to to any garage that you own. So having a garage in Paleto Bay means that if there's some sort of one-time event happening, like the street dealers there, or there's a stash house in Paleto, you could just teleport there, quickly do it, and just teleport back. To make this tip even better, you could buy garages in different areas which are far from the city, like in Sandy Shores. This is also a reason why most people recommend the Fort Zancudo hangar over the LSIA hangar, and is one of my favorite features of the Mackenzie airfield, is purely because you get to teleport there. And with that, the list is over. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you learned something, and like always, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.